Summer school.
Oh man,
I did not start the recording in time, but I got the
that was
tail end of
the
it.
greatest intro that we could have ever had.
Can you do it one more time? An abridged version? An abridged version, maybe?
No, that was a great. No, do the whole damn thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Working Title Podcast Summer School. I'm your host, Mitch Young, with...
Oh, is that when we go?
Oh, shit. God damn it.
This is...
You guys are nerds.
I'm sorry.
I was ready to rumble. I don't know about you guys.
I was ready to go.
Let's get ready to podcast!
Producer, this is where you come in with like the
Oh yeah, I add that in later. I added the music.
Well, no, okay, all right, but you have like you have to have the keyboard.
Need that virtual soundboard.
Exactly.
Yeah. You
gotta be ready for that.
Fucking,
I gotta get on it.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
I love when it sounds like Mitch is calling using a cup and a string. Isn't that the best, Jake?
Oh yeah.
That's how I roll, yo.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It's the interweb.
Ghetto ass internet connection.
Did you guys hear about what they were doing with the? They're moving to like IP6 or whatever it's called.
Huh?
IPv6. They're like upgrading the internet. I know it sounds crazy, but like we're reaching a capacity or something like that.
That would make sense.
We are filling the tubes. Is that we've become too much for the tubes to handle?
You can search the news. It was something about like there's going to be more devices than the internet can accommodate, and the internet can only accommodate like 4.5 billion. So I don't know, but it's you guys can look it up. It's legit. I didn't make it.
No,
up.
it makes sense. I have seen IPv4 somewhere.
Yeah,
on my computer.
IPv4 is what we're on now.
Yeah, so I guess
IPv6 was released today because it's June 6th. So
we're just bumping it up 2 whole notches. We're just skipping 5 altogether because fuck that shit. We don't need it.
We don't. There you go on your call string.
Yeah, like it's my fault. More like you go on your call string.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
Hey man, I'm not picking up your slack, okay?
Well, I didn't pick up your slack just there, so...
Well, it was your slack to begin with. I'll reach through the computer if it was tight, if it was taut. Otherwise, my hand would get all jumbled up with the signal.
Well, I don't think your hand is compatible to IV4 or whatever it's called.
Right? God, that's
how cool would that be if, like, human beings were compatible to IPv7, so we could literally just reach through computers and slap people when they're being dumbasses?
Soon enough, my friend.
You and I would use that so much. I'm just saying.
Just all of a sudden, like, in class, I'd reach through your computer and slap you in the face. Fuck you, Jake.
I think at least there'd be some accountability on the internet. You know what I mean? It's way too empowering, I think. It's so easy to just be like, fuck you, Justin Bieber. Enter. Da-da-da.
It's true, but, I mean...
Fuck you, Justin Bieber.
Do we want to hold someone accountable that has that opinion? I feel like we should give them a medal.
Okay, well, I mean, you look at a YouTube comment page.
Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
Have you... There was the week that Friday came out, or maybe it was like 2 weeks after that.
The movie Friday with Ice Cube and
that terrible, terrible music video by Rebecca Black. I clicked the link, and the video was there. I stopped the video, and I was about to go off the page, but then I saw underneath the page was the comments.
Oh yeah,
and it was like there was one comment, and it said literally like half a second ago, and then on top of that it said click to see 59 more comments.
Holy shit.
And I was like, oh no, I gotta watch this. So I clicked like the instant stream thing of comments, and it was literally just a brick wall of comments going straight down. And they're all like page-and-a-half long things of people yelling at each other. But it's like I honestly, there were some on there that were hilarious because like if somebody actually sees this, like it, and they're gone for half a second.
Yeah, you missed something.
Yeah,
it's almost like too much information.
Oh no, there was way too much. There were people, because if you think about it, it's like it's going so fast, but everybody who's typing they can type like a full 2-page essay and then hit enter.
Yeah.
And it'll be up there for like 2 milliseconds, and then it'll be replaced by everybody else's. It was a straight wall of words bashing Rebecca Black.
I just feel like on YouTube, like, sometimes when you try to type a comment, like, they put those letters up for you to, like, mimic. I think they should have something where it's like a basic, like, algebra problem. And if you can get it, you pass it, you have permission to post your comment. Otherwise, you can't.
That's fairly fair.
Little intellectual safeguards.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Oh, so what have you guys been up to?
Well, Mitch, I'm sure you watched the last Game of Thrones episode.
I did indeed.
I finished it. I saw it today. Yeah, the last 2 were like a movie.
Whoa.
No, I'm not
No
spoiling.
spoilers.
I'm not spoiling.
Okay.
Hang on.
Figured I should double check.
Yeah. I just decided I'm definitely going to have to download the last 2 on iTunes when it comes out. Because they were great, I thought, like, combined collectively.
Yeah, good stuff.
What is this? The Game of Thrones?
Yeah, it just ended.
Season 2.
Okay.
So what is it, like 9 more months until the next season?
306 days or something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woof. But I mean, I guess the longer they put gaps in between them, the more likely George R. R. Martin is able to finish the series by the time they get to that point where they actually need to make that season.
I thought you were going to say the more likely he's going to die or something like that.
No.
Like you wanted them to have their creative freedom.
No.
I want him to finish the damn series before he dies.
Oh, it's still ongoing?
Yeah, he hasn't finished the books.
He has not finished the books.
No idea. I did not know.
I believe there's one more that he wants to do. Hopefully not.
There's a Winds of Winter is the next one, and I don't think that's the last one.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a very final title.
Yeah,
Especially with the Winds of Winter. It's
Dance
not
of Dragons sounded like a final title, but it, of course, was not.
Nope.
Because that was the one that just came out.
Badass.
That's number... Oh, wait, that's number 5.
Yeah.
Damn, that means
6
it's
is
going
coming
to be...
out.
So far it's been a book a season, right? Is that pretty much the way it's gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to stick to that template.
Yeah. With maybe a little bit of, like, bleed through from one book to the next kind of thing.
Yeah. The book that... Just as a senior, I'm going to give you this to get excited about. Season 3, if it is based mostly on Storm of Swords...
It's going to be epic and action-packed.
Yes.
I mean, the way they ended it looks like it's going in that direction.
Yeah, Season 3, the way George R. R. Martin sort of did his books is, 1 was, a lot of shit happened in 1. 2 was a build-up to 3. 3, shit went down.
Yeah.
4 was a giant disappointment.
Okay, well.
And, but 2/3 of 5 happens at the same time as 4, so those are both sort of building up to the end of the books.
Interesting.
Season 3, if it is based solely on Storm of Swords, shit gets real.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's for Game of Thrones, shit gets real.
Yeah.
And shit has already gotten real multiple times.
Yeah. There are moments in the show where you're just like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to mention, it's not a spoiler to mention one thing that's not important at all, right?
Well, it's not, well...
It's really
some people
not.
don't like it.
I know.
Go for it.
Fuck those people. Come on.
Okay, hang on. People who don't like it, I'm going to recommend that you click forward
earmuff for 30
5
seconds.
minutes.
Yeah. Oh, not 5 minutes. 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Okay, the dog, right? The guy's name is a dog or the hound?
It's the hound.
The hound.
Yeah.
When he's lancing and he loses, and then he just gets off and he cuts off his own horse's head.
Oh, no, that's the mountain, bro.
Oh, that's a mountain.
Sandor, right?
Gregor. Sandor
is the hound. Gregor is the...
Oh, the kid just calls him dog.
Yeah, he calls him dog because he's the hound.
Right, okay.
The guy who's the mountain is
that was
the hound's
a
brother.
holy fuck moment for me in the show.
Oh, yeah.
When I was like, oh my god, that wasn't the horse's fault, was it?
Yeah, no, he's got some anger problems, that man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way they rolled. If you got a problem, sword to the head.
Yeah. Sword to the horse.
Yeah, sword to the horse.
Oh, man, I got an F on my test. I'm going to cut my horse's head off.
Yeah.
I don't think that really works.
No. But I don't think they really had like tests back then, and the whole A through F system had totally not been invented.
No, I know, but like, I was going on the whole idea of, well, let's just use that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay. You ended that.
You believe me,
Yeah,
right? Senior?
I don't know.
Okay.
Tighten the string, Mitch. Tighten the string.
Okay. I'm gonna get you.
I just like pray to the internet gods to like keep everything okay. I don't really know what else to do.
What are their names, dude?
I don't know.
Can we give the internet gods names right now?
Well, two of them are W and W, and then there's Dot. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm gonna outdo myself every episode, and we just started. So.
Oh boy, this is good stuff though. This is what the people keep coming back for.
Did you guys hear about the Venus thing that happened? The Venus transition?
Yeah, the transition of Venus.
Did you I guess
Wait, I'm still sorry.
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
What is this thing about Venus?
I just like the Venus transition. I feel like I miss all these giant astronomical moments that happen.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I do. What did it transition?
It's a once in a lifetime thing. I didn't get to see
past
it.
the
It was
sun,
nice.
right?
Yeah, Venus crosses over the sun in relation to the Earth. So we line it up, and we can then see its shadow passing over the sun if you have like special glasses on.
Yeah.
But luckily, it was a nice rainy, cloudy day in the Pacific Northwest, so we missed it.
Well, they have I saw a 3-minute video of it because I guess it takes 7 hours, or it took 7 hours, but they sped it up. And honestly, like I see that, and that could be CGI. Like I just don't know. Like I don't know the difference.
It's not. It's not.
But I'm saying I could not distinguish between the two.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but
It's not something you see every day.
that's some asshole. That would be a dick move if someone was just like, yeah, check out the sweet video of it.
Yeah.
I CGI'd it.
It goes to the whole like faking the lunar landing. I think it could be feasible. I think it could.
That was in '69, dude.
Like a government could fake something like that if they wanted to.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course they
Good.
could.
That's all I wanted to hear. That.
But I think that they landed on the moon.
Sure.
I feel like it would be it's like, okay, they definitely launched something into space, and people definitely landed back on the Earth like days later. So they just orbited around for a while, and then they pretended to have him land on the moon.
I don't know,
like
dude,
that's
Yeah, like I think that would be that would be rather dumb.
What's the most common
Like
conspiracy?
instead of going up to the moon, they just sort of orbited around for a few days.
yeah. I don't buy that. I think the most common conspiracy would probably be aliens are located at Area 51 in.
Oh no, I meant the moon with the moon thing. Like, was it about the waving flag or like the wind?
Oh, there's no wind on the moon.
Right, but isn't that the claim that like in the video the flag's waving or something weird like that?
The flag is not waving. That's the whole point. That's why they had to put it on the thing. That's why they have it on that weird stand thing, because otherwise it would have just fallen straight down.
Okay.
I think you guys are trying to make separate points, but yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Mitch.
Yes, there's no wind on the moon, and so when people talk about the dark side of the moon, is that like a that's literally
It's a Pink Floyd album.
It's a Pink Floyd album? Yes, it is.
It's a good fucking time on mushrooms. That's
Good to know. Also,
Thank you, Mr.
I actually
Producer.
I don't know. I don't.
Thank you.
it's also a good time anytime, you know.
Sometimes, like, I think of Pink Floyd, and it almost seems like they're just trying too hard with the psychedelic shit. You know, like the hello, and it's just like so like just out there and weird music.
It's how they do, I guess.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm applying for a job tomorrow morning.
Oh, where
Right.
where at?
Care Medical, which is like a medical supplying company, I think. I'd be
working as a wheelchair technician. So like making adjustments, like customizing wheelchairs for specific clients and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought by wheelchair technician it was just basically a very
Technician.
glorified term for wheelchair bitch.
Right? I didn't want to like giggle when you said wheelchair technician, but to me that's like a step above janitorial custodian. You know what I mean? Like,
No. It's like you'd be like fiddling around and making it so like their backrest is in the correct position, or like their footrest is the right distance away for their legs to actually sit comfortably and stuff like that.
That is how did you find this job?
Well, my mom's a physical therapist, and she was just talking with one of her contacts there, and he had mentioned that they were short-staffed because two of their people, there were 2 people short. One of them was off on military leave for the summer, and so it'd be like a perfect little summer position for me to fill. And I actually have some experience in the field already because I've done a little bit of work for my mom, who is a physical therapist. So yeah, it would just be a little job like that. So I got pretty lucky, I guess.
God,
Nice, man.
You're gonna see so many zombies, dude.
What?
You're gonna see so many zombies, man.
I'm
Working
totally
at a
gonna see.
hospital.
So it's like a medical equipment. It's like
Damn.
it's like a they get medical supplies, and then people can come to them if they need medical supplies. So it's like I guess like a sort of warehouse.
Oh, so it's not a hospital you're working
No.
at.
It's a medical warehouse.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
a medical
yeah.
supply warehouse, I guess, which kind of specializes in wheelchairs. So there,
Ah,
that's
interesting.
how I understand it.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. So that'd be good. Hopefully I get a job. That would be nice. Money's always good.
Yes.
Though freedom's also nice too.
Freedom is nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Money's better, I think.
Mm.
Personally.
I would imagine that like the ideal amount of money you have, or the situation you have, is when you can like take a vacation somewhere whenever you want. You know what I mean? Like travel
Yeah.
the world and shit. Like I guess that's the dream, but that would be great. You know, if you have that level of security and comfort that you could do that. Like I'm going to take 2 weeks to go to India or whatever.
That would be a supremely random but also awesome vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I mean, it doesn't have to be India.
Well, yeah, I gathered that, but
But India would be pretty cool.
Mm.
it could also get kind of shitty depending on where you go.
Well,
Like-
of course. I mean, if you went down to the border of Mexico, it could get shitty really fast.
Yeah.
That is true.
Real fast.
That's true. Though you could also see some very, very interesting shows. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did just make a Tijuana horse show joke.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
you just
Come on,
you
string.
can supposedly you can see anything in the world in Thailand.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
that.
except I don't.
It's like black market galore.
Yeah,
Have you guys-
I see. I don't want to go there, but you know, if I did, I could see anything.
You could like buy a human heart if you wanted, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. You can get
Yeah,
anything.
You're like, I want to eat a human heart. And they'll be like,
What is the joke? Like shot a dart over a guy's head with her
What?
Kegel muscles, whatever.
Oh,
That was
Kegel?
one of the
Kegel.
show. Yeah, Kegel. Yeah,
Kegel.
yeah.
The vaginal muscles.
Yes, the vaginal shot a dart over a guy's head onto a wall.
And
Cool.
where does the Kegel
That's a
come in?
great joke.
No, that's what you can see in Thailand.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, I thought you said something like, how does the joke go? Where?
Oh, no, there's
she shoots
a-
the dart.
No, that's like one of the running jokes about what you can see in Thailand.
Ah, okay.
He's like a Vietnam veteran mumbling it out.
Dude, I don't know.
You're good.
I saw The Hunger Games this weekend.
Oh yeah?
Have you guys read those books or anything? like
Yes.
that? Okay,
Nope.
good. So you can chime in. Yeah. Spoilers aside, I guess I I mean, I wonder, like, is the book PG-13? Because the movie is.
The book,
I believe it is.
yes, the movie is PG-13. The book is written for kids around that age.
Really?
Yeah, the book is written for kids around that age, but as somebody older who's reading it, I'm just a giant fan of Suzanne Collins in general.
So is The Hunger Games the first one?
The Hunger Games is the first book of that series. Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, it's reading. Basically, if you read that story as someone who's older than
14.
than 14,
You're supposed to be reading it.
then who the writing is directed towards, you get a much larger sense for the chaos and dystopia that the book has.
That makes sense.
So, the writing is geared toward younger people, but the book and the world itself is something everyone should investigate.
So you haven't finished the book yet?
No, I have. I read.
So are you planning on seeing the movie?
I did see the movie.
Okay. Did you like it?
I did like the movie because I saw because I read the book.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it.
And one of the big things about the book and the movie, or one of the big things about the movie that people didn't like, was that the entire time there's this undertone of it's a TV show, sell it.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
And so
Yeah,
people,
it was
it's you're selling it, and so she's selling this kiss, and she's selling the killing or whatever, and it just looks melodramatic and overdone. And then you realize, well, what they're eating it up, and that's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
As the audience watching this movie, you're supposed to be meta and appreciate it for the fact that, you know, you're seeing her fuck with everybody else who's loving this shit.
It's definitely a cool, like, the concept was good. You know, I was waiting the whole time for them to get to it, for sure. You know?
To the game?
Yeah, but me and my buddy, we actually left with like 20 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I pretty much knew how it was going to end, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll tune in for the ending whenever it becomes more available.
Yeah.
It wasn't that it was that bad. It was just like, it was late, like really late, you know, like past midnight. I had to drive back to Orange, so, you know.
It's just, you weren't in the mood to finish the film.
Yeah, and I felt like I had an idea of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else? Dudes?
Let's see. I'll go. I'm still alive.
Oh, right.
Actually, after last podcast's incident, I'm still here.
Did Mitch check on you, or was I the only one who did not?
No, Mitch did not check on me.
Okay, so
Neither of you two motherfuckers gave a damn.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot because I realized that if someone was a big enough pussy that they needed to get checked on the next day because they were afraid of the dark, then why should I check them?
my God, I see you as a father, like in a flash.
It's just like this huge dick of a father.
There's a monster in my closet. Well, maybe if you weren't such a little girl.
Yeah, why don't you go check
pussy.
this up, you little bitch?
I'm 7 and a girl. Shut
My
up.
ass.
Oh man, Mitch, you are not allowed near my kids.
I would be a great crazy uncle. I would be the best.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, you don't really let your kids near the crazy uncle.
Yeah, you do. You need to have that one crazy uncle so that way, like, once they leave the room to grab another beer, you can just be like, all right, kids, ignore everything he said.
Yeah.
And don't
you
be like him.
You need the uncle that you learn from. That's what it is. That's yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have an uncle sort of like that, but
Everybody has
in
a crazy
a good way. Like, he's not crazy, but like he tells me stories about when he was in college, and I learn from them. It's like it's a vicarious experience. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
No, I haven't gone that deep. Like, that's pretty deep. Like,
There you go.
that's down the rabbit hole there.
Yeah.
Just Winnebagos and acid and spinning out. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Throw that into the story.
Now I'm seeing like a 30-year-old Adam Senior doing that, and it's priceless.
I would love to be driving a Winnebago, or at least a part of that experience. I think it would be a kind of a cool thing, at least for a day or two. I don't know what a normal Winnebago trip would
acid your uncle and spinning out.
He told me he was with his friends one time, and they this was in a blizzard, I guess, on a freeway.
Son of a
God.
bitch.
They lose control. And it's literally like one of those moments where the car's spinning, and they're all just going, ah! Like they're all just yelling at the same time.
Like,
And then,
in
like-
the movie.
Yeah, in the movie. And then it just stops, like, right in a snowbank. It winds up the way it was facing in the beginning, like the way of traffic. And then someone pulls up next to them and just gets out of the car, and it's like a cowboy. And he's like, woo, you boys all right? Like, he did the whole thing.
Your boy's all right there? Yeah!
That was crazy. It's like, wow, that really happens. Like, just...
Sometimes.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew.
Shit goes cray.
Yeah, dude.
How do we
I'm no longer in this house as of tomorrow.
Oh, you're still doing that.
Yeah.
How have you been alone the whole time?
Yes.
How's that been? Are you, like, done with your novel yet? Or?
I don't want to talk about it. No. But I did do some serious damage on it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, oddly enough, because I've had nothing to do. You know, I have the sparingly because it is not my car. But you know, I went swing dancing both
Yeah, you
times. You know, because like that's sort of my life these days. But I basically just been looking over these dogs. One of them had surgery recently on his left foreleg. And like I had to keep him off of it and like give him medicine. So giving pills to a dog that like, you know, it isn't your dog you're taking care of for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
You got to shove your hand down its throat and drop the pill in.
You can't just like put it in cheese or something.
No, you can't do that.
That's what we used to do.
The dog
Yeah,
the dog is too smart. Like it was yeah.
That's why you gotta let him go hungry for a few days, Jake.
Yeah, just don't feed him until like a nice buttery pill sounds delicious to him.
I want to get paid, guys. Like I can't get paid if the dog is dead.
Psh, they're not going to die after a few days. They'll just lose a little weight. They'll be fine.
I mean, you know, I gotta give it pills every like 6 hours.
Whiskey, milk, and Vicodin. You won't even know that the dog is there. Man. Dog won't be a problem at all. No bathroom, no nothing.
Senior, you are not allowed near my kids either.
I love dogs.
Son of a bitch. I just feel like if I let you take care of my children or my dogs, like
I wouldn't want to, probably.
They'd be a crack baby or something by the end of the...
Wow, that would be very impressive. A dog that has been so mistreated turns into a human being that's addicted to crack.
Right.
God damn. Oh, that's terrible. I don't even know if you could do that.
Aren't dogs already like kind of like addicted to crack? Like if you think about the way dogs behave, like dogs
Kind
are
of.
already like addicts.
I mean, yeah, so if they became addicted to cocaine, it wouldn't be that noticeable.
They're just addicted to affection, right? Isn't that kind of the way a dog is, or a good dog, I guess? Another
Yeah.
dog?
Yeah, this dog is way too addicted to affection.
Like the dog that won't go away.
Yeah, he's literally the dog that won't go away.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a great dog. But he's like way too active, so he's begun to tweak that left foreleg again. And so like,
Oh, sure.
cause so I had to take him to the vet again, and they gave me like prescription pain relievers for dogs. And so, you know, of course the dog's like, oh, it doesn't hurt anymore. Great. And so he overdoes it again. And so now yeah. Anyways, I'm done with this tomorrow. So.
Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what we do for our pets.
Yeah, right?
There's like African amputees that like couldn't get surgery done, and then we get like our dog that's like, oh, you know, I gave him a facelift.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Actually, I hope that's not happened yet.
Giving
Dog
a dog a
facelift?
facelift.
Like giving a pug, like you know, like a Botox or something.
I don't think there's anything you could do that could save a pug from being
Not
ugly.
really. It would just like
They're
be
just shit
more
ugly.
inflated.
Okay.
You're just shit out of luck.
Yeah, if you're a pug.
I used to talk crap. I used to talk crap about pugs until I actually like met one, and it was like it's a sweet dog, you know. Like
No, they're great dogs.
I could see past the ugliness.
Hey, you know it.
It wore
Some
away.
girls are really nice.
Yeah.
That is okay.
Some girls are just ugly and bitches. That's the best.
Some guys are really nice. You know,
Okay.
just have no luck because they are ugly as sin.
Yeah,
It sucks, but
it happens. You know,
True.
it's just one of those things.
I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now. Hang on.
Ugly as sin. That was like an interesting.
Oh,
That was
see,
still in my head.
our friend Yaron Kareev, he uses that term all the time.
He does like to bring sin into our lives, doesn't he?
And so, you know, I sort of just like picked it up from him. It's a great term to use. Ugly as sin.
That terrorist.
I mean, like,
Well,
I
yeah.
I suppose when you think about it, sin is pretty ugly. You know,
Sin is pretty ugly.
wrath. That's not an attractive thing. Gluttony, sloth. Those are all.
Sin is
pretty-
ugly. Fucking boys. A-okay. Right?
What?
What?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Sin is ugly. Fucking boys. A-okay.
No, it's not.
The Vatican
you.
Catholic Church.
You're fucking
Catholic
weirdo.
Church.
I don't want to
Okay.
be in this podcast
You
anymore.
missed the
Talk
point,
about
and now I
so
sound
bad.
like a child fucker.
Hey, man.
You are a child fucker, but I did get
You
the joke.
you're the one. I mean, I
Yeah,
got
got
the
it.
joke, but shit, man, you just said literally, direct quote, fucking kids is okay.
Okay, well, you know what? There's no symbol for sarcasm.
There
Just
actually
fix that.
is.
There is.
Actually, it's like
Like
a
italics or
question
something?
mark. It's like a backwards question mark that's like pretty close to exclamation point.
What?
It's very hard to explain.
What? Sarcasm? Symbol?
it's
I'm
like-
going to look this up on the web.
Yeah, you should.
On the
Sarcasm.
interwebs,
Symbol.
it's not necessarily sarcasm. It's more like
Those are just boobs.
it implies
Oh my god.
sense of what is actually there. That there's like subtext is what the symbol actually implies.
Interesting.
Oh, it's from the Big Bang Theory.
What does that mean? From a TV show?
Yeah,
They don't
basically,
inform reality. They don't
That's
get-
where the guy like showed it. Yeah, it's like a backwards question
Like a
mark.
backwards question mark, but it's a little bit like straightened out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah. There's another one though that's like, it looks even weirder. Sark mark.
Sark mark.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Weird
I
shit.
learned something today.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right? It's interesting stuff. Ooh.
Well, I think I ran out of my talking points.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for that flow to just happen.
Dude, I
So we go
haven't.
to the weird shit. Like, how did we get here topics?
Yeah. See, like, I would have something to bring to the table, but I have just done nothing today.
Whoa, what about yesterday?
Or the,
What's been on your mind, philosophically speaking?
the past week, this dog and making sure that it doesn't, like, move around and shit has been abducting my life.
Yeah, okay.
This dog has hijacked my life, actually.
How do you guys feel about manual labor? As in, like, for
Enthusiastic. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I'm-
it
Wait,
has
what?
to be done.
Repeat that. Manual
Like-
labor for yourself, is that what you said?
Well, yeah, as in like
Therapeutically?
you doing manual labor.
I think
Personally,
Okay, is this,
Go
like,
for it.
sex-related,
No,
or is
no.
it just...
No.
No?
This is manual labor, you fuckhead. Mitch, continue. I understand what you're saying.
I guess I was just I've been helping my mom do some landscaping around the house since I've been just kind of down there with nothing to do.
Labor, eh? Sorry.
Okay, you pull shit like that. I don't care about any jokes, but when it comes to jokes about my mama, I'm not gonna slap you through a computer.
was
I will
gonna say.
fly to Phoenix, find where you live, and I'll stab you in the kidneys
Then
3
I'll
times.
eat your
Oh
face.
wow!
Then I'll eat your face, dude.
He will eat face.
I will
You'll eat
send
my
the
face.
face to Senior so he can eat it for me.
No.
Oh god!
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
It's horrible.
I am in a horror movie.
Yeah. That's right. Shit gets real here, bruh.
I would like leave a voicemail on your phone, Jake. I'd be like, "Hey man, so I just got your face in the mail. Does this mean we're not going to do a podcast next week?" Or
That's all he cares about. Hey man, are you able to still do podcasts without a
I
face?
mean, we don't really
I
need to see you anyway.
But if you could still talk, that'd be good.
I mean, do
That'd be
you
good.
still have like lips
And a tongue.
and a tongue?
Yeah, your lips would be pretty important, but I feel like you could still probably get away with most of your words if you had your tongue. You know,
If you just had it, okay, you can use your teeth.
yeah, if you just kind of start using your teeth more as lips.
Yeah, it's kind of a silly conversation.
Jake, keep talking like
Pretty hard to
that,
do.
and we will.
Yeah,
be
it's
able,
actually really difficult.
we will be able to afford that soundboard in no time before the show is over.
So true.
Donations like crazy.
Dude, I'll just get the Stephen Hawking thing.
Oh.
What if you have a podcast that just like bunch of retards? That's a title.
No.
It's one word, bunch of retards.
Or
No, but
we should just.
I thought that wasn't actually like a good solution.
we
I
should
could
lower
use
it.
my face to talk.
It would work.
So
We just have to edit this out, like the hatching the plot part. You know.
I think we just we shorten it down to bunchatardz.
Nice.
That sounds pretty good in my head.
With
I
a
like
Z,
it.
with a Z at the end.
that's
Yeah, bunchatardz.
Yeah,
That shows we're also shows that we're kind of gangster too,
Or just dumb.
but also kind of gangster.
All right,
Yeah.
you're dumb gangsters.
Oh no, I was saying we just like put mentally handicapped people in a room and record them like that.
Oh, you
Oh,
ass!
Sorry.
Come on.
It was a joke. I didn't mean it. Rewind. Manual labor. I just think it's valuable. I think for your spirit, you know. No, but seriously, I would imagine it's not bad. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I would find myself letting hours go by, just kind of zoned into what I was doing and not really like not complaining to myself like, I can't believe
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's just like you get into like a flow and you start thinking about other things, but you're just like muscle memory starts kicking into the work, like shoveling.
I see it like as a therapeutic thing, like an hour or two a day. But I'm not saying like 16 hours a day, like that type of life. No, I don't think that's good. Like you're gonna die at 65, you know.
Yeah,
But
playing brick for 20
Yeah.
years, it's not gonna.
But,
not doing it ever.
yeah. But I think
I
there's
mean,
probably
it's
value in
if
it.
you think about it, it's like it's exercise with a goal, and not only the goal to make you to get into shape, but also to front yard look better. You know, there's
Okay.
you're getting your exercise in, but you're also getting a secondary reward of, an improvement to your house or something.
Think about this, though. Let me pose this question. The more means you have, the less talent you need. Think about that. Like, the more money, the less you actually need to do. The less knowledge you need to have. Like, you can pay people to fix things.
The more
Set things
resources
up.
you have, the more resources you have, the less you need to do.
So it's the idea that, like, we're losing certain, like, our skill set. You know, like craftsmen, right? Like, this type of thing. Like, it's all factories and manufacturing. But they're, like, no artisans anymore.
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, that's the whole thing right now. We're losing our human touch.
But I
or
mean,
whatever.
like, can you guys patch a tire? Does either of you know how to do that?
No.
Right.
I know how to theoretically do it.
Yeah. I mean, I know how to theoretically change a tire because I've like. Seen it done.
I know how to
did
change it. I
but-
can change a tire.
but
I don't
patching
know
a
how to
tire,
patch a
I do not.
tire. No.
But like that's like roofing and stuff like that. Like this used to be like a basic task. Like people.
I
would do
mean,
it
when
themselves.
did people have tires to patch? Like, it didn't. It was only like a 50 or so year span between the invention of tires as they are today, and people needing to know how to patch them themselves, and then those types of places opening up so you didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, and it became like someone else's job to know how to do it, so you didn't have to.
They must have been
it was only like but see, my point is, it was only like a 60 or 70 year period, whereas something like roofing, which you brought up, is like, that's like 300 years right there, where you had to know how to build a hut, or what have you.
Think about like the man of the house building the house. Like, that's crazy.
But then you really take care of that shit,
Yeah.
Like, it becomes part of your family.
Upkeep, man.
Yeah. That's the whole, like, concept of, like, when people are on, like, a pirate, just use a wild example, but, like, a pirate ship. The ship, because they all built it together, it's, like, part of their crew. That's why the term boats, like, she's a beauty. The cars are always girls.
Right.
It's because, you put your heart and soul into this, and it's sort of like your companion is the vehicle itself.
Well, I mean, if you're like just sitting in the driver's seat of like a muscle car and you're like, Brad is a delight, like that's kind of gay. Like,
no, that's extremely gay.
It makes sense that like I get that, of course, like placing that. It's like she's a beauty,
because you built her,
right?
Sort of,
or bought her. Fuck.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Do you guys like old cars? Do you guys like the idea of that? Like muscle cars and like kind of antique vintage vehicles and
I like the idea of old cars because that led to the new ones.
Like if it didn't. Ooh,
that's a good point.
Is that for me?
That was for you.
Is the phone ringing? Yeah. Wow. I like derailed from the topic. That burned me so hard. The old car thing. I'm not saying like as a primary car, but I'm saying like. If you could afford to like collect an extra vehicle, like would you go that road?
Oh well, I mean, technically speaking, my dream car is a white 1953 Chevrolet Corvette with red leather interior.
Yes, is that? I think I know exactly what that looks like. I'm visualizing that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you appreciate what I'm talking about. Like I like the idea of like the 1969, or like they have like the SS Chevelles. And they have like the old Challengers and shit like that, the Mustangs, the '69
Stingray
Mustang.
Corvette would also be pretty nice.
I think the Stingray is what I'm envisioning. The white.
Let's see now. I would just want that African amputee to get the surgery.
Oh, not one or the other. Come on.
That's really admirable.
Like, hey, if you don't eat all that food on your plate, what are the Africans gonna do? It's like, it's not going to Africa if I don't eat it, Mom. I just don't want to eat it.
It's true. I think it's just supposed to be like a conceptual thing. Though, speaking of amputees in Africa, I totally was getting myself, like, conned by Hands for Africa, it's not good. I might have talked about this already. I feel like I did.
No, I don't think you have.
Well, bastards, I put myself down for like a $20 a month donation because I felt like, I could do without an extra $20 a month if it's going to, people without hands and legs and they're gonna get, prosthetics for it.
Yeah.
But like 3 months into it, I check out my bill and I've been getting billed for like $30 a month. And I know it's only an extra $10,
They're sneaky.
but it feels really, it doesn't feel
like they slighted
good.
you.
Well, some of them are kind of shady to begin with.
True, Hands for Africa isn't, luckily. But I don't know. It was just especially weird because like I didn't fill out the form. The guy filled out the form, like the representative. I was like, this is. I don't like this. And then I canceled. So I donated $90.
Like, what if that was part of like taxpayer allocation? Like they just diverted a portion of it to like global donation. That'd be kind of crazy. Like not raising fuckers, you fucking assholes. Not raising taxes, but just like diverting the money. If you could do that.
Seriously.
Yeah. Right. What I'm still struggling to to terms with what the hell that conversation was about.
I don't know, man.
Not Mitch's part. Mitch's part was very good. It was a very good point. But then all of a sudden, Senior went on like a 2-second rant.
You can go back. You can just pretend like it didn't happen.
Senior, but like if we pretended what you said didn't happen, like this would be like some sort of educational.
Well, what were we talking about before? Donating funds. It was pretty relevant. It was like right
you
there.
bring us down in intelligence, Senior.
God damn it.
But
Well,
I mean,
we
need a nice everyman on the show, so that way people know that we're not just a bunch of intellectuals.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's why we have you.
you're doing your part as our bunchatardz producer.
As Linus would say, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Charles Schultz Peanuts reference, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. You give him a shout out, but he's dead.
Well, just because he's dead in real life doesn't mean he's dead in our hearts.
Oh, that was cute.
Right?
That was cute.
I thought it was pretty cute myself.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
I'm glad you approve. But, yeah, seriously though, what's going on?
Oh, man. I like it. Yeah, I would bring so much to the table right now if I had done so much this week, but it's just,
yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, if you guys live till December 12th, 2000...
Pull on the string. Pull on the
you
string.
might have to repeat all that you said, man.
If you guys live till December 12th, 2125, you'll get a chance to see Venus crossing the sun again.
Oh.
I looked it up because I was curious to see if I would ever get the chance, which I won't.
2000 when? What was it?
2125.
Oh, okay.
Hey, now,
I plan on being there.
Our previous podcasts,
It's true.
we are not sure how long we will live.
But I mean, that's 100 plus years from now.
Yeah, no, that's pretty damn far.
So
120?
Sure.
It's 113.
30?
No,
It's like 145.
Whatever it
something.
is.
it's 113. We're in 2012,
Okay.
guys.
113.
No, I know, but like
No, I meant
for our
total
ages.
lifespan.
Oh, gotcha. All right, we're talking about the same thing then. Good.
133, I guess, right? Or depending.
Depending on where we are in our lives.
You protect up your feet, yeah.
What your ages are. Our ages are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. This is what I was thinking about. Okay, so they have, like, the Xbox Connect, right? Like, that technology is happening.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to, in 10 years, there will be no controllers, right? Is that pretty much like a...
Well, I hope not, because the Kinect sucks.
Well, you know what I mean. I was just thinking...
Probably we're gonna lose controllers.
Or eventually.
Yeah, sometime, and then it'll be really cool, because then we'll be, like, in the game.
But what I was thinking about is, like, I would not turn this game down. I don't know about you guys, but think about, like, a first-person RPG type game on a Kinect where you're, like, using a sword and you're using a bow and arrow and you're, like, collecting items and putting on gear. All this shit, but you're doing it virtually. You know, you're using your hands and you're gesturing, and your right hand is, like, a function, your left hand's a function.
That's what they're doing.
That's currently what's happening.
Yeah.
And it, like, mimics, like, your body positioning and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's what they're doing right now, man.
Yeah. Get with the times, bro.
Oh, you mean, like, available? Yeah, but they're not good, right? They're not, like, good.
Well, they're not good, but, you know, that's what the Kinect is supposed to be.
So when it's, like, a perfected, totally immersive technology.
So, yeah, like 2 or 3 years from now, you'll probably be able to do that, I hope. That'd be sweet.
That's going to be crazy. Like, that seems like... How could that not be the best game?
Have I mentioned the Battlefield 3?
Yeah, you did, right?
Yeah, right. And they shoot paintballs at them.
Right. Yeah.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that now. That is some intense shot.
Yeah.
We talked about how short those games would be. So like, ow. Okay, I'm done. Fuck you. I'm done.
I don't want to respawn. I'm still hurt.
Just think of all those headshots.
No.
That'd be bad stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shot in the mouth. Shot in the back of the throat, just like your mouth.
5 seconds is not long enough. All of a sudden, you're not mashing the square button, but like pressing the start button.
It's new college freshman meme. Plays Battlefield 3, dies.
Laser tag should be a sport.
If they played it the way it was, like the way we want to play it.
Like 20-year-old, 25-year-old dudes, like muscly dudes in arenas, like radioing in and like
airstrikes.
Yeah, laser airstrike. What it would do? It would just be like a wide laser that would just like pass over part of the
battle. Oh yeah, like a ray.
Just epileptic seizures.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to show that on ESPN.
It would have to be on like ESPN 9.
Not the Ocho.
Not the Ocho.
Dodgeball is better than laser tag. Olympics.
Apparently.
Yeah.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Fucking love laser tag.
Dude, yeah.
When
Did you end up watching the Anchorman teaser?
Oh shit, no.
I watched the teaser. Yes, I did.
Oh yeah.
Directing me to that.
That was that not Barrels of Fun?
It was. Yes, good. It was
Talk
good
about it.
I mean, it was like a half a barrel of fun. It was only 30 seconds, but it was still. It was Anchorman. It got you excited.
It was everything you expected it to be, I suppose.
Yeah.
It was like when the Dark Knight trailer is just like talking over a Batman symbol, right? Something like that. Like they didn't show anything really.
No, because they haven't shot anything yet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the film. It's just like this is going to happen.
Okay. Right, you said it was like a PSA. Is that what you said, Jake?
Yeah. In the PSA of like this is going to happen.
Right.
On Friday, everyone's going to experience a rolling blackout. That kind of thing, except with Anchorman.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Has
there been any more zombie outbreak news?
Yeah, there was.
Really?
That's what I heard on a different podcast, actually. We're talking about it.
Oh, so you're cheating on us.
I don't think it counts.
He's not participating in it, he's just listening.
Oh, okay, alright.
It would be really boring if the only...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat.
The only podcast, you were listening to is your own.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm doing it wrong.
That would suck. Hey, I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Donate. One and done.
What? Hey, one and done.
We're so not going to be one and done. I'm sorry.
No,
we're doing too
one
many
and done, man.
No, I'm saying eventually.
Made references.
You got to reach the new people, dude. When you
we
can't,
just make.
I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. No, but yeah. In the future. In the future.
In the future, I will be asking you guys for your money.
No, not just like mentioning that the option is there. We're not asking anything.
You're doing it right now.
It's don't worry about it. God,
I'm just a mastermind of.
He's subtle like that.
Like a savant mastermind.
Idiot savant.
But savant, motherfucker.
Savant nonetheless. Doesn't matter if there's an idiot in front of it. Still savant.
Do you see how much money Rain Man made?
It still counts.
He freaks out when the fucking smoke alarm goes off. He made a shit ton of money.
You got a very good point, sir.
Friday, Prometheus.
That comes out
doing
on
everything
Friday?
in my power to see that. Yep, it is here. No? Are you guys excited at all?
I mean,
Alien fans? Either of you?
I mean, like, it's another movie.
The original Alien? What?
Haven't actually seen Alien.
Yeah, neither have I. Actually, no, I haven't.
Well, so I should just shoot you both in the face.
Whatever, dumb bunchatardz.
Okay, enough. We get it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think Prometheus is going to be sick, but you don't even know what it's about. So
yes, I do know what it's about.
Right. It's I don't know, it just looks good. Ridley
Yeah,
Scott.
no,
I'm
it,
excited.
it does look good. It looks interesting.
The past Alien movies, I believe, were not him, except for
Number
maybe
1.
1 and 2, maybe, or just
1 and 2. He did 2.
Did he do 2?
I'm pretty sure he did 2.
Right.
I
So.
thought James Cameron did Aliens.
You're right. James Cameron did Aliens
Oh
2.
shit.
Apologies.
Okay.
It's okay. No one blames you.
No. Or wait, no, you're right.
No, is Ridley Scott did Alien, James Cameron did Aliens
Mm-hmm.
with an S.
Yeah.
Right. And then there was a third one too.
Yeah. Somebody did who screwed it up.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
then they had like AVP and all this stuff and.
Yeah.
See, so it's all been like
Like Alien Age Origins and
garbage directors towards the end.
Alien Enter the Fist. I don't know.
Alien Enter the Fist. Alien Enter the Alien.
No, dude, that was a Kung Pao reference.
Yeah.
I caught it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Crouching Tiger.
Senior, on the other hand, is just like over in the corner putting blocks together. I don't know, man.
He's huffing glue or something.
Sharpies, but close. Dick. Sharpies have like a much better overall.
They got a bit of a stronger bite to them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, woke me up right there.
Well, yeah, and see, but it doesn't clog your nostrils if you get it too close.
It's true.
It just like paints a purple.
I mean,
or
I
something.
usually just do it until my nose bleeds, and then that's like when it's a good time to take a break. Usually.
Yeah, and then you're nice.
I get
and
20-minute
high.
break.
Yeah. 20 minutes.
He knows his drugs. He's the mushroom man. Don't forget.
Yeah, he in a Winnebago.
You know where Winnebago. That's him.
This is all fiction, by the way.
Yeah.
Never been in
Yeah.
a Winnebago.
Oh, sure. Now you say that.
Now about the Sharpies.
Plead the fifth.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
And oh man, what does the Fifth Amendment state?
Fifth Amendment means you don't have to incriminate
No,
yourself.
I know, but like, what is the wording?
Let me look it up, shall I?
No, you're cheating.
I don't
Let
care.
me just reach for my copy of the Bill of Rights.
Yeah, I've got it posted on the wall over here, so give me a second.
You should though. You should carry one around when you drive.
You should also go fuck yourself.
No,
No
because
person.
the thing is, if you do that, then like the cops get, it's sort of like, oh shit. I'm not
No
even kidding.
person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. There you go.
Man, I actually understand that now.
Yeah. Which
Like
is
when I read it in 5th grade, like I had no clue what that meant.
Yeah. So, turns out, police cannot actually commandeer your vehicle. Unless they,
Yeah.
give you 26... however much your vehicles cost.
They have to buy it from you, is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, it just says without just compensation. So
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think
your
they
voice
can't-
skipped out, so I had no
Yeah,
idea. what
they
you said.
they can commandeer your vehicle in because it's like one of those
They
scenarios
have a
where it's
reason,
clear
right?
and present danger, and then though I think that might not be the right term because that's for something else, but they just have to pay you back for your car when they're done.
Sir, why do you have a pack of open Sharpies in your passenger seat?
I run into the cars a lot and the colors.
Your face is just like an amalgamation of colors. Your mustache area.
I like drawing a rainbow stash.
I like to draw them. They're happy.
You probably lose mental cognition.
Yeah.
Cognition?
You got the rainbow up your nostril, so you're having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that commercial it was a Sharpie commercial. Really, really good stuff. And it's a driving instructor. And like it's guys, 15-year-old kid, learning how to drive. The driving instructor's next to him. They're doing like this parallel park thing, and of course the kid just goes like forward and rams the car in front of him.
Oh yeah, and then he has the little click it
and there's a click it Sharpie thing of like just a ring of all the colors, and so the guy just like grabs the thing, hands the color to the kid. He goes up and scribbles it in. They get back in the car, and he goes in reverse, and he hits the car behind him. And the ending is just the instructor grabs the thing again and hands him the right color.
So he's like fixing the cars. Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's you scrub in where the instructor car hit.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if that would appease me much.
You could get away with that.
You're fucking I guess if it's a little scratch.
Yeah. Hopefully, just no one notices and or
see like
no one's gonna notice the little scratches too, especially if you leave.
Yeah.
Well, if you leave, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, that's a horrible thing to say.
Yeah, and that's a horrible thing to do.
Yes.
So don't use that logic, kids.
But meaning like if you go to the grocery store, like you wouldn't necessarily know if you had a few extra scratches on your car.
No.
Depending on what happened. So.
Yeah.
Like I wonder. I'm like, oh, maybe someone just started like scribbling, with like his keys.
So then, like I want to
fuck this guy.
I'll videotape this every single time Senior goes out of the grocery store. Like he drops all of his bags and like runs around the car and does a quick check.
No, dude, my car. I washed it yesterday for the first time ever. Like ever.
Oh man,
dude, it had bird shit on the front end. Like I didn't realize because I wasn't paying attention to my car. And then like I looked at it and I was like, okay, like this makes me look bad. Like this reflects poorly on me when people see this.
Yeah,
the front end like it bends down, so I couldn't really see the bird shit all over it, and the dirt,
Okay, so what does that mean about the birds that are shitting on the very front of your car?
I think they were just trying to move it along. You know what I mean? Like they saw that it was dirty to begin with, and then
like you gotta have some massive.
They were like, let's help with this
flying bird bomber.
We don't see any ultra nice cars around, so let's just shit on this one.
Yeah. That's impressive though. Like, why not like on the rest of your car? Why just on like the very front where you cannot see? And
it was just like a paint splatter, just wide diameter.
Ooh, fun fact. This is making me think of things that I've seen in my life now. The other day I saw a great blue heron take a shit while it was flying.
Whoa.
Yeah.
God, that must be so freeing. For a bird?
Majestic? Like, what was the experience like? What did it?
I was just standing in my house, and we have this great blue heron that lives in the pond next to us, and he was just flying away doing his thing, and then all of a sudden you see like this kind of grotesque stream of kind of yellowish stuff just kind of falling out behind him.
Oh,
disgusting.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
But you're right, Cedar. That must be so liberating.
No, birds move.
As a bird, just be like, suck it.
Yeah. For some reason, like I didn't really think about that. Like I kind of had an image of birds not moving when they were taking a shit, like a bird like squatting and like trying hard, kind of. And then I realized like they're flying 90% of the time.
They try.
No, but see, that's why you don't park underneath a tree. Because birds will park in the tree and then they'll just shit.
Yeah.
But, they do dive bomb.
But yeah, that's like a cool thing to be able to do, kind of.
That would be very liberating to be able to just fly and
it's
shit.
Like you take your shit and you never see it again. Like you never. Like,
because why would you need to?
But you're gone. But it's really gone. Like, not in your toilet, like floating away. Like falling away.
No, just like the whole concept of just flying and shitting, and then you're still flying, just dropping around the world. I don't know, that seems very suck it to me.
And you're still flying.
Yeah, you're still flying.
Maybe birds can eat too while they're flying. That'd be crazy. Circle of life. Eating, flying, shitting.
You mean
nonstop.
Not so much the circle of life.
Was that you talking or Mitch?
I don't know.
Was that Mitch that just chimed in with like static? Like skipping?
Wasn't me.
Oh no, that was Freddie.
Anywho. What's up?
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Jake. Don't worry, Senior, you're fine.
Why are we singling? Hey, I have my Dream Warrior skills. Okay.
Yeah, but you are still alone in the house. Actually, Senior's also alone.
I am.
So
I mean, if Freddy Krueger's after me, alright, I'll just die. Like whatever.
I'll just get.
There's no chance. Come on.
Yeah, just get it over with, Freddy. Make it quick.
Like there would be no movie, right? If he really exists, he just wants to kill you really fast, right? He's not gonna make it like.
It's not gonna be entertaining for an audience.
It's not gonna be like, oh, I made it, or oh, my neighbor just woke me up just in time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's a movie.
And not real life.
Creepy though,
Yep.
Freddy Krueger. Always creeped me out a little bit. The sweater creeped me out.
The sweater's creepy.
The best thing is that one of my suite mates had like the exact same sweater almost.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'd like roll over and see him in the bathroom.
Oh no!
My heart would beat like 4 times a little too fast.
Right.
And then I'd be like, oh, it's just his silly sweater. I'm fine.
It's like I'm gonna die now.
Okay.
I'm gonna die. No, I'm not.
That's what I hate. I hate
Suddenly, I regret everything I just said on that podcast. Fuck.
It's the supernatural shit that gets me, but like in a kind of like defeated attitude, you know. Like I'm despondent at that point. If it's supernatural,
you know, if it's a ghost and like he just wants to kill me, there's nothing I can do about it.
But like a person serial killer, like you have a chance.
You have a chance against like ghosts and shit if you know what to do. I imagine.
If you can do something.
Yeah, if you can do something. I'm just saying, Senior, don't give up.
Yeah, you're right. This is a very
it's not too late, Senior.
Situation. Yeah, I honestly like when it comes to ghosts and shit. I would like to just bury my head in the sand because I've heard some stories that have freaked me.
I would like to see you bury your head in the sand as well.
Would you like to hear one such story?
What?
Well, it probably wouldn't actually freak you out, but I have a ghost story.
You know, yeah, okay. Are you talking about something where it's like family close to you, or like a real like believes they, you know, something crazy happened or they saw something? Is it like one of those types of stories? Or?
I'm talking about me as a kid saw a ghost.
I have creepy shit to say too. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this right now.
I have creepy shit too, but let's hear Mitch.
Alright, so when I was about 5, maybe 6 or so, I woke up one night and well, this is part of the story, I guess, but I had night terrors when I was a kid. And are you guys familiar with the difference between night terrors and nightmares?
Yeah, I believe. Mm-hmm. Well, let's go over it. Let's just do that. Let's go.
Well, night terrors are just like on a whole nother level of like you can actually like your body will physically feel pain and stuff if you're hurt in night terrors and stuff, and it's a whole nother level of fucked up, kind of.
A night terror
felt things in dreams though, but it's more intense. Like it's much more intense.
A night terror that's the ones that have people screaming while they're sleeping and wake up screaming and like they can't do anything about it. That's a night terror. A nightmare is when they pop up in bed and go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I kind of had a history of waking up and doing stuff, you know, or like waking up and going into my parents' room. This night, I just woke up and I went into my mom's room and I was like, "Mom, I'm hungry." She's like, "All right, I'll go make you some toast." So we go downstairs and she whips me up some delicious cinnamon sugar toast.
Sounds great.
Because I was too short to actually reach the toaster at that point, so she had to make it for me. And I was just sitting at the table eating, and she was like, "Are you okay? You didn't have like a bad dream or anything?" I was like, "No, I was just hungry, I guess." And she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back to bed." And I was like, "All right, I'll turn off the lights." And she was like, "Okay." So she goes back upstairs, and now I'm alone downstairs. I finished my toast, turn off the light, and I start heading back upstairs. And our stairs are set up in such a way that there's like, it's actually 3 mini flights of stairs with 2 little landings in between.
Mm-hmm.
So as I got to the second landing and I was making my way up the stairs, the last set of stairs, at the end of that hallway there's this mirror, like a full-length mirror that's hanging on the wall. And I was walking up those stairs and I stop because there's this woman standing in front of the mirror, like fussing with her hair, kind of straightening it, brushing it. I can't quite remember exactly what she was doing, but she was like looking in the mirror and fixing her hair. And it wasn't my mom, because I mean she was wearing like this old like dressing gown kind of thing, and it just clearly wasn't her. And I knew it was something really weird going on, because she made eye contact with me through herself and through the mirror. Yeah. So, like, I could see that there was a form there, and then I was looking into the mirror, and then she, like, made eye contact through the mirror with me. At that point, she then turned down, like, the other hallway we have, and just went off that way. And
holy shit!
I walk up. I look into my parents' room, and I do see that my mom's sleeping there. And I walk to that hallway, and I look down, and I see that the door is closed. And I know that I didn't hear the door open and close again. So
you were pretty brave about it.
Well, I mean, I didn't get any like scary vibes from her. It was just like some woman that was there, and she was like this young.
Did you know what it was at that point, though?
I didn't really know. I mean, I was like, well, maybe I'm just dreaming or something, or maybe something weird's going on. But the next morning,
thing is,
well,
okay,
there's a little bit more to it.
Yeah, okay.
The next morning, I talked to my mom about it, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, did anyone ever die in this house?" And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I saw something last night. Saw this woman." She was like, "Well, actually, yeah, the previous owner of the house was a woman, and she had died in the house, and she had grown up there as a young woman, and the timing would have worked out that if she had been a young woman there, she would have been wearing were customary in like the 20s and whatnot. So just some interesting stuff like that."
Why do I feel like to me on some level when I hear a story like that, Mitch, I almost go, that settles it. Like, that kind of settles it, because like how many of those stories have you heard from people? I've heard so many of those stories,
Yeah.
And you believe what you're telling me. Like, I can tell that you believe what you're saying.
Yeah. No, I mean, I believe that I saw that.
And I remember things like that happening as a kid too, and I feel like people say that it's children that are somehow more connected, and it kind of makes sense because they're like newly into life. Like they that have a more of an awareness, like children, theoretically.
Extrasensory, it's for some reason it's something we lose touch with as we grow up.
I know there was definitely a couple times where I saw things, in my New York City apartment when I was growing up, when I was really young.
Makes sense.
And I can tell you this one moment. This, to me, when my mom told me this, and then she told me this kind of recently, it like gave me chills. And I think I was either like 4 or 6 or in that area. And she said that I came into a room at night. I was like, Mom, can I sleep in here? I don't want to sleep in my room. And she was like, why don't you want to sleep in your room? And I was like, I don't like the people outside the window watching me. And we were on the 27th floor.
Holy shit.
Whew. I literally just got chills on myself.
But I mean, it's not necessarily bad. Right? It's not necessarily like ominous.
I don't know.
It's almost like, wow, there's maybe this is like afterlife, or it's it's placating and it's kind of scary at the same time.
Son of a bitch.
Right? It freaks me out when I tell that story, to be honest, because I don't remember it at all.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's usually when it's a little bit scarier. When it's something that you don't remember like saying or doing, but then someone else tells you that you had done it before. It's like, whew.
But I do remember like I would like see like something, like a glimpse of something sometime, like around a corner. Like I don't know if you guys ever had that when you were younger.
Oh yeah.
Like
definitely.
so, I mean, and I remember there's one time like I was pretty sure like I saw like a person kind of, and I just like I don't remember if I like moved away really quickly. I think it was kind of. I've always been alarmed. I wasn't like you, Mitch. Like if something like happened like that, or if I thought something weird was happening, I was like, "Fuck this," you know. I didn't even know what "fuck this" meant or was. I never talked like that back then, but it was that attitude of just getting out of there.
Yeah. Oh. You guys realize I'm still alone in this house, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Jake, has anything like that ever happened to you?
Yeah. Let's see. There were. Actually, it happened when I was 13 and a half, 14. I was in Boston Harbor on like one of those. I can't remember the name now, but it's like middle school boys go. You know, like it's like an outing trip. It's like Boy Scouts, but it's
Overnighter?
not. No, it's like a week-long thing. Outward Bound. Thank you. Brain. Yeah, Outward Bound. I was on Outward Bound, and it was this trip. We sailed around Boston Harbor for a week, and then we went backpacking up in the White Mountains of, I think it was New Hampshire. I don't remember. Anyways, so we are, one of the stops that we did on our sail around Boston Harbor was it was a Civil War like prisoner camp. And we're going around and like they're just showing us this stuff. It's like middle of the day, noon, bright sun, everything, and they take us down into like one of the torture chambers, I guess, is what it was. Or it wasn't a torture chamber, it was more of a cell. And we get down there and, we're all sort of, walking around and there's no like tour. We're just sort of walking around on our own. And I see like this person like move through a pane of light. Basically it was the light came in through the window.
Yeah.
And it was like, one of those like prison-esque movie, like shuttered light things. But it was just, it looked as if one of my friends had just walked through it. And, I went over and I looked, he's like, who was it? Cause they made it look really creepy and, whatever. But it was not one of my friends. And, I'll never forget, like,
yeah,
he was in his like early 20s. It was like the rattiest, Confederate uniform I've ever seen. Wow. It was like he had one of those. I don't know how to describe the beard, but it's like a stash that connects into a goatee.
Yeah, I know exactly. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an Abe Lincoln type.
Yeah, but he looked like shit. And I just remember like staring at him like wide-eyed. And then, he just like walked away. And, I was just like sort of there for a moment. And since then, a few other things like that have happened.
And that was not like a person, right? Like that was not.
No, that was not a person.
This wasn't like a Renaissance fair type thing, right?
No, he was. I mean, he was bloodied.
Wow.
It didn't look like he was murdered, but it definitely looked like he,
yeah,
he did not have an enjoyable time in this prison.
They say like if you go down to Gettysburg and stuff like that,
yeah,
hot spots, the Civil War areas.
Mm-hmm. And it was really weird because I've never really had much of a connection to the Civil War. And I mean, that wasn't the only time that had happened. I went actually there's a Point du Hoc is one of the locations in D-Day.
Oh yeah.
and it's basically where it was, I believe, about a couple hundred Army Rangers had to climb like a sheer cliff up to disable the batteries, the German batteries,
Right.
that were overlooking Omaha. And we visited it, and I just started seeing the battle. And it was like this very out of mind experience. And that had happened before I saw the Civil War soldier. So by the time I had seen the Civil War soldier, I sort of had like pushed that out of my head as being something that, I had imagined, because I was a very hyperactive 8-year-old.
Right.
But when a Civil War prisoner stares you straight in the eye and turns and walks away,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, that's why I just feel like I do not want to know. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be like, I don't want to help. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but for me, it's more of just
like, what the fuck's happening? What's no? That was nope.
You guys just talking crazy.
The dog hit the light, with his tail.
I would love to use that excuse. I would love to use that excuse, but these dogs have like very small tails.
Right.
It's just electrical interference and the swamp gas reflecting off of the rays of Venus coming in from this. So that's what you saw there.
So, I mean, it's
Definitely not the boogeyman.
It seems like it's certainly plausible then, I couldn't be like, oh, there's no way. There's no way this stuff is real.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, there have been moments. For some reason I feel as if I'm extremely perceptible to those things. Just just the weirdest shit.
Yeah. But then there's like ghost hunters and it's bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the things that they find, because as a result of me being so freaking affected by these places and these areas, I got into it, and I wanted, I was like looking around at it, and like on the TV shows or whatever, and a lot of it is complete straight shit. But there are quite a few shows where they go out and say that. And so there are a bunch of episodes of those shows where it's just like, yeah, we didn't find anything. This was a complete waste of time.
Oh, no, but the show's actually, like, it's bullshit. Like, it's proven to, like, there was... I'm sorry, I don't... Do you...
Yeah. No, I mean...
like maybe a couple things that happen, I don't
exactly.
know. Exactly.
There are, like, two or three things ever.
They have to provide so much,
They have to provide so much filler shit, and you're right. But there have been those one or two moments when it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I do believe that when these people have these stories, though, I mean, from first-hand experiences and your guys's and
your
stuff,
2-year-old memory,
yeah.
which is creepy as shit.
Yeah, I really don't even like to think about it. Like, I honestly, like, when I said it to you, like, I didn't even think about how I would word it, but it seems like I word it the right way every time, like the same way, based on what my mom told me. So it's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lived on the 27th story. Yeah, that's...
But, moving on.
Oh,
it was just the dog with the thing.
Yeah, it's just the swamp gas in New York City from Central Park.
And the giant rats.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That we should go hunting.
Someday. We will. Don't worry.
I see... Okay, sorry. Go.
What? Actually, we apparently have a giant rat living somewhere down near my house.
Are you kidding me?
No, we've had there are some workers that have been going kind of like around our property and working on siding and whatnot, and he reported, you got some kind of like mountain rat or something living by the dumpster. Like, what? And it's like,
mountain rat.
Yeah, and
level 7 mountain rat.
Oh
yeah. My mom was...
Sounds like a code 5 clinger.
my mom was walking the dogs one morning, and
oh, son of...
saw what looked like basically about a rabbit kind of size thing over by the dumpster, and but it didn't have any ears, and it didn't have like a kind of rabbity movement to it, and so and one of the dogs actually kind of ran off like after it, and she started calling it back, and then like the dog yelped and was like freaked out by whatever it was, and came running back and whatnot. Yeah, so
How big is this rat?
It's a mountain rat.
it's apparently got like that kind of rounded hump size of a rabbit, so
Okay.
pretty damn big.
Like a possum, kind of.
Well, yeah, like almost like a possum-sized rat or something.
Senior,
Goddamn.
senior,
Yeah.
we need to go out there.
Well, I was just gonna say,
This
like,
is working title. We need to go out and hunt this rat. This is part of our mission statement, as defined by the prequel.
I guess so. As defined by the prequel. I mean, I was just gonna say that there are possums. I've seen possums out here, and possums are like rats.
Oh
They're
yeah.
rodents, right? They're classified as rodents.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, they're marsupials.
Oh, right.
Really?
Yep.
I still
They're-
see them, and
You
I
guys have seen Bad Boys too, right?
kind of want to kill them. I don't know. Wait, they're marsupials?
Yeah.
Marsupials.
So, like, should I be creeped out when I see a possum?
Wait, are you sure they're marsupials?
I'm next to positive.
I think they're it's a rodent.
Marsupials only in Australia?
I don't think so.
So
I feel like
okay.
well,
so
me check.
so possums have pouches. Is that what you're telling me?
I believe so.
That's how you define a marsupial.
I
Yes.
forgot that, but senior, you're completely right.
Aha! A possum is any of about 70
Oh,
species
cut out, you
native
cut out.
to
Repeat all
Australia.
Repeat all that.
Repeat all of it? Alright,
Yeah.
this is from Wikipedia. A possum is any of about 70 small to medium-sized arboreal marsupial species native to Australia, New Guinea, and... Let's see. Oh, interesting.
Southern California.
No. And introduced to New Zealand and China. I'm going to look up an opossum now.
Okay.
If it's a difference.
That's crazy. The idea that like we introduce not only animals but like plants, right, and different types of vegetation into regions of the world. Like we just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys have heard about like the snakes on like was it in Hawaii?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was, I think it was mongooses or something.
They released. Okay. Well,
We introduced mongoose into Hawaii because
of all the snakes,
there was like snakes and rats like everywhere, so they just wanted to bring them down. But then, unfortunately, the mongooses started becoming pests, so that became awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's the idea that we're kind of tampering with whatever the natural layout was.
We're fucking
Oh,
with
totally.
the
When
system.
we experiment with things, and sometimes they have these negative consequences. It's kind of interesting.
Totally.
Mhm.
Let's see. Opossums make up the largest order of marsupials in the Western Hemisphere. So, yes. Opossums are
Okay,
marsupials.
stand corrected.
Mm.
Oh well, they look killable to me.
Oh, yeah, they're
Ooh.
totally disgusting. But
Hey,
they,
guys.
like, hiss and they're gross, yeah?
Oh yeah, no, they're gross. I just remembered and kind of thing.
What was that?
You just want
E3.
to drink up. E3. Okay.
E3. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So to do our weekly video game thing.
Oh, yeah.
What I was unable to watch. I didn't see it, which is sad because I had no time on my hands. I really should have just seen it. But do you guys know anything about it?
Not at all.
No. Okay.
I saw the cinematic trailer for Assassin's Creed 3.
How was that?
It's so good. I needed to change my shorts afterwards.
Yep.
Say that.
Oh man.
I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Anything to do
Wow.
with Assassin's Creed just gets me going. It's
It's a great series. It's brilliant.
yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's the final one, so I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like we're almost at our
90-minute mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're podcasting.
Yep.
Jinx.
The ghost thing left me with the I don't know.
I don't want to talk
Weighed
about
heavy
that
on me.
no more.
Yeah. Were we on possum killing?
Possums killing.
E3. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. Let's. I say we go to. Well, not go to bed. I'm gonna go cuddle my
I'm gonna
pillow for the next 9 hours. But
I'm gonna play some goddamn League of Legends. I know that much.
you're not gonna play Diablo 3. There you go. It went in.
Yeah, there you go. That's my boy. I trained you well. No, I believe I'll play League of Legends instead.
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
boys,
Mr.
Okay.
Producer, we just
We're
ended the
wrapping
show
this up.
for you.
All right. Good. Okay. No problem.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right. Later, guys.
Talk to you.
See you next
Tune
time.
in next time. Follow us on Twitter.
At
Working Title Pod.